Today I'm going to show you how to upgrade the IOS on a Cisco switch. In this lesson, we're going to use Cisco 2950 model. The same method can be applied to other Cisco model switches. As far as a prerequisite is concerned, you will need a TFTP server, telnet clients such as PuTTY or Secure CRT, and of course the iOS version being upgraded to. So you will need to download that from a Cisco website. So let's go ahead and get started and do the iOS upgrade on a Cisco 2950 switch. So what I have done is erased all the config of the switch and set the switch to factory default. So if we do show run, there is no config except for what comes on with the switch basically. And if we do show version, so currently this switch has the version EA10A and the new one available is EA14, so that's the one we're going to go ahead and upgrade it to. Now before you start the upgrade process, one thing you want to verify, make sure you have enough space on your flash. Otherwise it's not gonna work. Basically it's gonna time out because you have the old iOS on it as well as you're trying to upload the new one into the flash and it may run out of memory. So if you do show flash, it shows the iOS that's currently on it, and it also shows about how much free space on there, which is about close to about 4 meg. And I think the iOS version that we want to upgrade it to takes about 3.5 meg, so I think we should be okay. So the first thing I like to do before I do the upgrade process is make a copy of or backup of the current iOS that's on the switch. So in order to do that, first let's go ahead and IP the switch. So make sure there's a communication between my PC and a switch. So let's do config T, and we're gonna do interface VLAN 1 and IP address of 10.10.10.1 with 255.255.255.0 as a subnet, and I'm gonna do no shut. And just to verify, let's ping my PC, ping 10.10.10.5 and see what kind of response we get. Yep, as you can see that it's 100%. So we have good communication. And as you can see right here, I've already started my TFTP server. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is back up the current iOS that's on it. So let's do one more time. Let's do, oh, there's a flash right here. So I'm going to do copy flash TFTP. It's asking for the source file name, which is right here. So I'm going to copy that, the iOS that's currently on it. Copy paste, hit enter. And now it's asking for the IP address of my PC. So I'm going to do, or I would say TFTP server, basically, which is on my PC. So 10.10.10.5, hit enter. And it's asking for the destination file name. I'm going to leave it the same, so I'm just going to hit enter. So as you can see, it's copying the file now to my PC. So it's done copying the file. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the new iOS. So I'm going to do copy TFTP because I'm copying it from my PC now to the switch to flash. And again, it's asking for the IP address excuse me, of my TFTP server, which is same as my PC. So it's going to be 10.10.10.5. Hit enter. The source file name. So let me copy the file name real quick. And I'm going to paste it right in here. hit enter, and then now it's asking for the destination file name, and I'm going to leave it the same. I'm just going to hit enter. So the copy process has been started. Okay, so it looks like we're done with the copying the iOS to the switch. Now if I do show flash now, I should see both iOS in there. So I see the 10.A and 14. I'm sorry, the 14. So the next thing we want to do is look at the boot variable. So show boot, and as you can see, it's booting from the 10.A at the moment. So we want to go and change that to 14. So let's do config t boot, and we're going to say boot system, and it's going to ask for the path. So we're going to say flash. So we're going to call it flash and then copy the file name. And then hit enter. So now if we do show boot, we should see the new version basically. Yep. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do a write mem. Either you can do copy, run, start, or just write. And let's reload the switch. So as you can see, it's decompressing the EA14. So the switch has been rebooted successfully. I'm going to go ahead and go back to enable prompt, and let's do show version, and it should say, yep, now it shows EA14. If we do show run, it's the major version is 12.1, so it never changes that portion. So, but as you can see now, it is actually booting from the newest one we just uploaded. So if we do show boot, and it shows that we are booting from the EA14.bin. So it should be safe now to delete the older iOS off the switch. So let's do show flash again, and let's do delete flash, and let's delete the older version. Hit enter. It says, are you sure you want to delete that? Let's just say yes. Confirm. And looks like it's done deleting. So let's do show flash again. And as you can see, I mean, it freed up the space because before it was only about 2.9, about 3 meg, and now it's up to 4 meg. That's free. So I think we're in good shape. This is it for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like my video, hit subscribe button on the below. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.